All right, we got our biggest update on teslabot, Optimus, as he's calling it, Elon. Since September 30th, there was about 6 months rolled out. Prior to that, they were rolling this whole thing out, almost up to a year. Actually, we've been talking about this. And the biggest update, September 35th, AI Day. Key details he's going to put out there if people are wondering. So he's having this as a price point below $20,000, which we'll see how many people get those. It's kind of like that Joby company out there, the first flying car they're trying to, which also I'm invested in. Check it out because they're pretty good. But just in general, so under $20,000, okay, he's actually having this be able to lift consistent 45 pounds, be able to deadlift 150 pounds, especially probably to like help do things, as he called it, just dumb work in a way. So things that we don't want to do every day. Mow the lawn or do dishes, carry boxes from point A to point B, what have you. Which is also kind of why this video needs to be made. I'm seeing so much, kind of negativity circulating this whole drop in news and this big update that a lot of people think, okay, this is going to cut out job production, it's going to come out wage job growth, all that stuff. And this isn't made to really attack that certain sector or department in general, if you would say. It's more to help those in need, to make life easier, to the busy work, to cut that kind of out of our day-to-day lives, not to take jobs away. He stresses so much more on that to, increase jobs. And actually, he's very big on increasing population, if you've seen that. Not sure what his views are on abortion, but kind of goes hand in hand in a way. But if anything, if you look at a lot of the stock market, as Monday, the opening bell, his stock dropped right after all this. And a lot of it's just, like I said, a lot of circulating news on what his take was, the drop and everything that's circulated around it. And as well, he did miss the earnings of the cars. They were expecting 347. It was below the numbers, not very much below. It's easily within the 5%, but still. So there's two things that are kind of hitting there that would make it drop. But just in general, you don't want to, as not a financial advisor, but I strongly wouldn't just say, oh, okay, we got negative news on the teslabot. We have negative news on the cars that were rolled out, the production, which right now a lot of people are having issues with that because of the battery and finding the supply in general. Things are costing, changes by inflation, having the supply there. The demand is very high, which is also throwing things out of whack, which is normal. It's why I think we're already in some sort of recession, or we're going into one. But still, besides the point, this teslabot is, as you can clearly see it, is not made, to get this straight, to put anything out of production or anybody out of jobs. If anything, with I think the 10 to 11 plus companies he's got going on, this just adds it to the roster. This is going to add more to the stock, which I'm also heavily invested in, and I'm going to keep investing in it. If you guys saw a dip, like I said, not a financial advisor, if you saw a dip, which you did on Monday, strong opportunity. Strong opportunity to at least put something towards that. Because if not, yes, I still think we're going to drop more due to everything that's going on with the economy and recessions and all that. The Fed, when they're going to make their decision, they need to see, this wage growth decrease a little bit first to match with that inflation going down. But until then, yeah, if you would spread, share, like, subscribe, all of it, because there's no way this is going to become negative. With too many things and the track record, you can see it. It's positive. So, like I said, with the market in general, still hold cash. Don't put your whole investment in there. Like I said, just advice. But honestly, yeah, this teslabot thing, you can spread that around. This is not made to really cut production and take jobs away from humans. We've seen how they work. We see how cars work, which is also kind of touches on that too. The teslabot, this technology is coming from what he puts in the cars. So this would be just like Apple, per se, taking their technology they have with their A9 core chip and putting that into a car themselves, or design their own robots. So Well, we see, like I said, we see the track record from these companies that, who or not has started, and we've seen how they've ran. This should all just be good. And the price point, yeah, we're not going to have them anyway. It's going to take too long. You don't see companies just mass buying these. It's going to take some time. So I think it'll all get worked in factor. And like I said, keep it positive. I really would stay strong on this dip that Tesla just had, and maybe add some more, because I just did.